Hello, everyone. Okay. So I did a couple things off stream. As you can see, I got Warrior and Thief to 20. I'm currently on Thief. And I got the 5k conquest points for my Warp Ring. So I went ahead and got that because that'll make the next stretch a whole lot easier. Let me grab the guide real quick. So next major goal is probably the next Rhapsody's mission, but in order to do that, we need to get up to rank 3 for our nation. So today's goals are completing Windurst 2-1 and 2-3. I wrestled with the idea of whether or not I should skip 2-2, because it's possible to skip it. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do that because it's just way too much unnecessary grinding I don't want to subject you all to. TLDR is you get 1 hour to kill like 30 enemies in Tarongi Canyon and 2 hours to kill 30 enemies in Uberimu Peninsula. And I don't think anyone wants to see that. Oh. Do I have my crystals on me? I don't. Hold on. Need to make a pit stop. So you can get mission progress, unlock them through killing stuff, or the main way to do it. Are they in here? There they are. Crystals. believe you do here. That should be enough for at least the start. Have you ever been to the Optistery's Library of Magic in Windurst Waters? Looks like they're in a spot of trouble there, as they're urgently asking for any able adventurer we have on hand to go help them out. But how about it then? If you feel you're up to it, why don't you volunteer to help the Optistery out? Then proceed to the Optistery's Library of Magic immediately. It's on the north side of Windurst Waters, the building that the road to the North Gatehouse runs through. Luckily, I already have that teleport. Just have to find the right NPC. G8, so this side. Oh, sorry about that. I was just thinking. I'm facing my first crisis since taking over as a minister of the Optistery here. By the way, who in my stars are you? Well, what? You're the adventurer sent here to help out from the gatehouse? Well then, let me explain. Where do I start? Firstly, do you know the role of the Optistery's Library of Magic? This is a repository for the storage and preservation of innumerable scrolls and books from ages long past right up to the present. The most important role of our librarians is to consign our entrusted writings to posterity without ever losing a single one of them. Why, even during that terrible war 20 years ago, we were able to protect almost all of the books. But the restricted books section is another matter. Restricted books are never allowed to be taken out of the Library of Magic, and are normally sealed away in a special room. Manuscripts life-threateningly dangerous to those weak in magical power. Books of the dark arts not to be viewed by mortal eyes. Ancient scrolls not even the Minister of the Optistery is allowed to open. All of which are writings that, if taken outside, would cause great calamity. However, one very important book disappeared during the war 20 years ago, and has never been seen since. But recently I received word that the book had fallen into the dirty paws of that outrageous Mithrin cat burglar who inhabits Windurst Woods. Although the source of this information is dubious, the possibility that she has that book is a matter of great consequence. That's where you come in. I want you to go meet that so-called cat burglar and confirm whether or not she possesses any of our restricted books. The Optistery must retrieve any restricted books back as soon as possible, and at any cost. We are counting on you. Should have grabbed one more thing out of my mug house before I started this. But I can do that on the way. This is probably one of the most important side quests I'm gonna pick up these items for. I think I might have mentioned never throw away any of those Yagado necklaces. This will be the NPC you turn those into. Some missions and quests are gated behind fame, which is just how many quests you've completed in an area. This NPC also gets you fame in Norg, where we visited Gilgamesh. And if you want to play ninja or samurai, you're going to need to become very familiar with this quest. Forget which one of these it is. Oh, there she is. Once again, I forget widescan is a thing. I'm a trifle busy these days. Be a good girl and leave me be. Oh? What's this then? You've got to... Oh, this is for trusts. Oh yeah, you gotta get through all this dialogue first. Here we go. Want to know if I have a restricted book in my possession, do you? Where in Venedil did you hear that? You know, you can never be too careful, you know. Okay, I'll let you in on it. You're a second-rank adventurer, aren't you? Then allow me to ask you this little favor I have first. If you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, so to speak. Do what I ask and I'll let you check the book I found. How about it then? Well, what choice do I have? Did you know that up in the Tarongi Canyon there's a series of caves known as the Maze of Shakrami? If you examine the rocks in those caves with this lapis monocle hard enough, you should be able to find a lapis coral. I want you to bring me it. Happy hunting! Okay, also, do you want the necklaces? I guess not yet. Next time. Quickest way down there is gonna be the Unity warp again. I hope I have enough sparks to make ample use of that. It's gonna be very necessary coming up. Is it sparks or... Oh, Unity accolades. We're set. I go ahead and summon these trusts just in case. I died off stream because I forgot to summon them yet again. And our goal is over here, if I remember right. See if there's any silly NMs up, but there's not. Should have rebuffed my signet before I left, but this should be fine. Famous last words. I also forget if I bought the map for Shikrami. If I didn't, this is about to be a whole lot more difficult. Dreamer Locker now. No scrolls. Yep, I knew you were gonna do that. think I'm in the wrong spot. Yeah, that's for a side quest. Alright, I need a map. It is on the way opposite side of the map. I'm smart. I really don't need to do all these. But my brain sees a lock that needs to be picked and it just says do it. It's really not helping. Okay, that helps. Nothing even great. So correction, we want to go way over here. Welcome to Walking Sim 2002. One small detour later, we are finally there. And I have the map. Good. Make sure to grab the survival guide. Now we can just warp here. Do I want to do one of these? Nah. We want to go to G6. And before I forget, do I have an extra slot now? I do. In case you wondered why I called Shintoto 2 terrifying, I think that speaks for itself. I'll add that into the macro later. I don't actually know if anything besides these aggro here. And Scorpion chose death. Please no. Oh, Elena roll, please. I'll buy the level 21 gear when we get back. Okay, where are we heading down here? Oh, just straight ahead. And there's our coral. Now, not from there. We can just use our warp ring, which is one free warp every 10 minutes. I won't be lazy. It'll probably take just as long to load in as it does to teleport 50 feet over here. They're all the trust dialogue. So you came through with it. Here, I'll give you this key. We'll make the transaction at my hideout deep in the Horotota ruins. You go on ahead. I'll catch up with you there once I've finished up here. Okay, which tower do we want? East Saruta. Do I have enough points to warp to the survival guide? We'll find out. Survival guide is in walls, I think. Or I'm completely wrong again. You know what, we'll just run there. Won't take that much longer. The J7 tower. So many people tonight. Oh yeah, I should check this. You know, I think I forgot some important items, but we'll see what we can do anyways. At least we can... Actually, you know what? I need to find the Curio Moogle, which I think was in Walls. All that running just to teleport back here. I know what I'm doing, I swear. Whenever I eventually edit those story-only videos, I'll just cut this whole thing out and YouTube will be none the wiser. The Greeter Moogle. I should Google these things before I teleport all willy-nilly. M4. So exactly where we were. I just was blind. Oh wait, no, he's... I don't even have that home point. Okay, we're running some more. So if you start in Windurst, don't be like me. Grab that teleport crystal up by the Mog House and port. Because the Curio Moogles are going to be very important. I don't know if we'll be able to get through everything I wanted to tonight since I'm messing up so much, but we'll see. Forgot how long these missions were, and the next one's going to be even longer. Okay, Curio Moogle. These little guys will sell you items based on where you're at in the Rhapsody's story. So you can buy stuff like instant scrolls, ammo, ninja tools, even keys to chests in some of the dungeon zones. But what we want, medicine. First off, we'll sell some stuff. Just sell these. We want silent oils. I'll just buy a full 12 and prism powders. Okay, now we can continue on. When they raised the levels, they added higher level enemies all throughout the world. And this is one of those zones that just happened to get some. very used to not being on the maps in this game either. So many little secret tunnels. Just forget exactly where this is. Get where I have to go here. There it is. I had the wrong cracked wall. Now say hi to level 90 plus enemies. And when you're doing the oils and powders, always oil up first, and then use powder to go invis. Because using an item will break invis, but it won't break sneak. The beetles and bats shouldn't aggro according to the guide, but I don't want to take any risks. This is what we wanted. How do I click that off again? Oh, there we go. Things they don't put in the tutorial. Oh, thanks to Tetsuji. I was tabbed out at the moment, Googling it. Yeah, for me it was X twice. Hahaha. Thank you for kindly coming all this way to carry out our little transaction. This is what you're going to do. Drop all the money and equipment you have on you, then get out of here. Don't tell us this is your first lesson in the School of Hard Knocks now, little girl. Ha, perhaps you should consider this as your tuition fee. You see, we intend to use that book as bait to lure unsuspecting do-gooders like yourself into our little trap. Hurry up and drop all your belongings. You don't want to keep me waiting. Huh? The extinguished magic is our lord. The slumbering strength is our ruler. We have found you, Mithra. Return the life force of our leader back to us. Grr, this is bad. What do we do, Top Cat? We can't take on 3 ace Cardians and expect to live. You tricked us. You stole from us. Many important things you did. They were our lord's belongings. They were our ruler's possessions. It is not permissible for living fools such as you to take the property of the deceased. So, Mithra, tell us where you hid our ruler's belongings. If you do not want to join him in death, then you had best speak the truth. Alright, I'll tell you then. All you wish to know is their whereabouts, right? The boxes you seek are hidden in the old summoner's residence in Windurst Walls, the house of the hero. Now that I've told you, you can stop chasing us around, alright? You appear to be telling the truth. Of course I'm telling the truth. I know only too well that you Cardians can detect when someone is lying. Then you also know that we are incapable of lying as well. We will be returning to town after we have silenced you forever. Are you double-crossing? This time you've gone too far. When you cannot lie, you must value your words as much as your life. It is the minister of the Oristary, Agito Marugito. So, Guardians of the Dark, you have already investigated me, have you? Dare I ask what evil enterprise you are planning? Don't Taru tell me that you are after the forbidden magic as well. That couldn't possibly be true, could it? They cannot lie, but they can keep their silence. I underestimate them. So now I see you stole the book from our Cardian friends there, eh? But to hide it and your other spoils right under our noses in old Karahabaru's residence. I guess you could say the darkest out of place is always under the candlestick. You can leave the rest to me. Give me the key to the house of the hero. I'm talking about Karahabaru's ring. I know you've got through it. You know that the second you lay hands on those boxes, the Cardians are... Oh. You know that the second you lay hands on those boxes, the Cardians are going to go after you, don't you? I suppose if it means an end to being tailed by those creepy Cardians, you may, my pesky little man. Then it is a small price to pay. You have the gall to think I enjoy playing cat and mouse running around after you, do you? Really now? As for you, adventurer, get out of here while you still can. Otherwise you'll have a cat and chance of escaping with your belongings intact. Next stop, old Karahabaru's residence. I'd better hurry back to Windurst Walls before it's too late. Now that I made a fool out of myself running around earlier, my warp ring's back up. That was the plan all along. If it's way up north. Yep, way up north. Door is unlocked. This is it. Now I can finally make some progress with my plan. Oh, a curious one, are you? What, Haru? Did you follow me all the way here? You're on a mission from the Optistery? Oh, so you're the foolhardy adventurer who accepted that one. Do you really think that the Book of the Gods could actually fall into the hands of that petty thief, the cat burglar? This is no book of the gods, it's just a work of the famous Karahabarha. The pages, they're blank. It can't be. The time for the book of the gods to lose its magic has come. You must hurry back to the Optistery. Tell Toscaporica that the pages of the book of the gods have turned blank. Tell him the book of the gods is no more. Dun dun dun. Oh, you're finally back. How did it go? Did the so-called Mithrin cat burglar really have her paws on one of our restricted books? About that. Oh, what? Preposterous. The Book of the Gods. No. The time for the Book of the Gods to lose its magic has come. What? It said that when the Book of the Gods loses its magic power and returns to blank pages, the shadows of destruction will set upon our world. Really? How could such a fearful thing ever happen? Agito Margito, I bet you wanted that Book of the Gods so badly that you came up with this preposterous lie. Don't you worry about Agito Margito. I'll report him to the Star Sibyl myself. And as for you, adventurer, I must warn you to forget this ever happened. You understand? Until it comes back up in another mission or two. My crystal supply looking. So we're gonna grab 2-3 next. Because nobody wants to watch someone spend like 2 to 3 hours killing like 60 plus enemies. I shall now read out the missions you are able to receive. Let's see. Testing time is the one we want to skip. 3 Kingdoms. Just 2-3. Thank goodness, Woodness, you passed by. A very serious mission has been issued from Heaven's Tower. This is a large-scale mission suitable only for an experienced adventurer such as you. The details will be explained at Heaven's Tower, so hurry over to Windurst Walls. Welcome to Heaven's Tower. Are you the adventurer who came for your mission orders? You're rank 2? This next mission is really important and will test your abilities in many different ways. I'm not sure that someone of your rank will be able to handle it. And you are? You know Lady Semalafina? Kapipi, what business does she have here? She's here to accept her next mission from Heaven's Tower, but she's still only rank 2. I don't need the details, Kapipi. Show me her file. This is a nice resume. It seems that as if you fight better than you look. And it also seems that today is not your day. Kapipi, please process this adventurer's mission papers. Relay her orders to her and give her a letter to the consuls. Understood. We'll be fine. I'll give you the cipher of Sema's alter ego just in case. I can sense many good things within you. Let's see how you manage with this new task. Can I help you? Ah, yes, Lion. I would watch myself around her. Oh, extra dialogue because we're on that Rhapsody's mission. She was skulking about the Oristary, pawing at the officials for information about the Yagado. All it would take is one ill-placed tug at their feathers to send us spiraling into another conflict. Their movements have been causing us no end of consternation of late, and I worry that it's only a matter of time. But I digress. If it's Lion you're after, you won't find her in Windurst any longer. But it was nice seeing you again. Kapipi, I'll leave the rest to you. Yes, now where was I? According to the pact constructed by the 3 countries, Windurst is allowed a consulate in both Bastok and Sindoria. Your next mission is to travel to the consulates in these 2 countries and gather any information you can. Which country you travel to first is up to you. You may receive various tasks from them, so use that as a means of gathering useful information. When you have learned something interesting, return back here to Windurst with your report. The quickest way to get to either of the 2 countries is by the ferry that departs from Mora. Do you have any questions? I got it the first time. Don't forget that Windurst is a neutral country set on maintaining peace. No matter what you're told in those other countries, you must remember that Windurst is not about to get involved in another great war. Okay, first things first, we're turning in that cipher because that's going to be one of the strongest damage ciphers we can use at this point. Reminder spam, yup. That's going straight in the trust macro. Now, regardless of what the NPC tells you, I know that the ferry is absolutely not the fastest way over to Bastok and Sandy now. Ooh, you found a cipher of Sema's alter ego. Why, you're almost as good at this as I am. Yep. We've seen this plenty of times. I think that's right. We'll find out. You do config Windows shared and turn off window effects. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay. There we go, thank you. It's been years since I last tried this, so I forget all those little tidbits. We're also gonna upgrade gear real quick. Do I have enough slots? Yeah. Well, thanks for the heads up on that one. We'll definitely have to remember that and pass it along. I guess they don't have the level 21 stuff. Yup. That'll happen with this game. 20 plus years of stuff, always learning something new. Let's grab this stuff anyways. Oops. Alright, one last pit stop at the Mog House. And then we'll be on our way. Pardon the absolute disaster that my inventories are at the moment. Kinda just hoarding everything for when I need to level something else right now. Oh, for sure. I have a level 99 on Asar from when I played last. I tried logging in during a free login campaign one time, and I instantly had no idea what anything in any of my inventories were. Mog wardrobes, I have not, and I forgot that's a thing, and I'll try to remember to swap stuff over there next time I pop into one. My main time playing this was from a time before wardrobes were a thing. From anywhere? Well, okay, we're using that next time. Next time I'm in my Mog house, I'll swap the stuff over. You can also access safe and satchel. Oh, okay, we'll do that now. Oh, wait. Guess I can look, but I can't take out. Yeah, the gear I already put away. I'll swap that over next time I'm in a Mog house. Ah, it's all good. I have to get used to all these different things eventually. It's just things that don't even cross my mind half the time. And instead of the ferry the NPC told us about, I'm just gonna come over here. And, we're already almost at Bastock. Satchel, sack, and case are all access anywhere. Okay. Oh, wait. That's actually a thing? Okay, that is massive. Thank you so much. Now, is that only for gear, or could I do that with, like, the rings and stuff, too? Suppose I can test it. Oh, I know what we're doing now. Perfect. I was struggling with the 30 inventory slots until I can do the gobby bags. Yeah, I ran into someone super helpful who gave me a little boost. when you're in next town. Okay. Fish eyes. Oh, that's an NPC, never mind. Now, which Moogle is that again? Chocobo license? Not yet. I hit 20, but I haven't been to Juneau yet. I started doing the missions. I'm kind of just doing one thing at a time. I realize it would have saved me so much trouble for this section, but it's fine. And markets, got it. I think I remember that one because I started on Bastock last time. So I'll grab the satchel, a couple of the home points, and before I talk to the consulate, I'll AFK and grab a bit more water before I actually move on with the mission. Because I faintly remember the next section for Bastock's portion of this, and I know it can be annoying. It's mostly just a lot of running around. I'll also temporarily set this as mine while we're on this little segment. Oh, hello. Oops, not that button. Don't mind me being nosy. Right? Bahamut things. Like I said, my other character's on Asura, but for this, like, start from scratch, I came to Bahamut. Ragnarok. Oops. This little guy. Way back in the day, my brother and I were on Fenrir. And then when we came back, we went to Asura. And now it's Bahamut. Go out on your own terms. Swap servers before they make you. Capacity challenge adventures. Okay, you don't have to call me out like that, Moogle. Come one, come all, Kupo. The Moghouse Management Union has developed the supreme solution for your storage woes. Another adventurer has arrived to take advantage of world-renowned Moogle altruism and artisanship. Rest assured that you will not depart disappointed, my friend. Feast your eyes on the stylish, fashionable Mogsack. Why, it's the perfect union of form and function. Who could ask for more, Kupo? What's more, its carrying capacity can be customized to meet its owner's needs. Greedaloxes and Grand Greedaloxes haven't seen anything like this. And it can be yours, yes, yours, for the low, low price of only 9,980 gil. Why, yes, that's 10,000 gil off the Moogle manufacturer's suggested retail price. That's right, we at the MHMU don't care how far into debt we go this time. Why, I personally would starve to death in the streets of Sindoria to free adventurers the world over from inventory frustration. So how about it? Absolutely. Transaction complete, Kupo. Say goodbye to the days of rummaging through your gobby bag and hello to a life of... My pronunciation's gonna butcher that, so I'm gonna stop there, because you are now the grand owner, or the proud owner of a spectacular, snazzy, state-of-the-art Mogsack. I'm afraid your Mogsack has reached its limits. Your gobby bag, on the other hand, looks like it could be still tailored up in the right hands. The Mogsack is a marvel of modern Moogle craftsmanship imbued with Moogle magic that allows its capacity to be increased proportional to the size of your gobby bag. How does that work, you ask? Let's just call it a Moogle and gobby mystery, Koopa ho ho ho. Ah yes, and for being such a valued customer, here's a special present from the MHMU to you. Truly, our benevolence knows no bounds. Instant warp, sweet. Not that I needed it with the warp ring, but I'll take it. Why am I going that way? Oh yeah, Moghouse to transfer stuff, but that's not the biggest priority at the moment. I'll grab this. Then we're off to the ironworks. Or metalworks. Oh, this BGM brings back so many memories. Wrong, Sid. You're absolutely right. The 14-player enemy is showing. Oh. Of course it takes off before I actually step on it. I wasn't gonna mention Sid's teeth until we actually see him, because that is... People who haven't seen 11... They have no idea. And yeah, classic elevator. Grab this. And alright. Off to our console. But before we talk to them, I'm just gonna take a moment and grab some more water, because I know a lot more talking is coming up. Yes. So the 11 raids are the reason I wanted to restart this, and the reason I'm streaming and recording them is so friends who haven't played 11 can see the story and what 11 has to it. It's hard to tell because they already gave us the Scorp harness, they already gave us the O hat. Yeah, Abyssia gear. I think even like the Koenig armor and that stuff is in 14 already. So there's like the Koenig Hachimen for like level 75 stuff. They already gave us Kieran's piece. Nah, they gotta give us something. But you never know. Just like give us this for casters. I forget what the assault stuff looks like. Or like this set. True, I could just be forgetting what some of those sets look like. What is he? Also have like the ambuscade armor and stuff? I forget if those models are used anywhere else. Alright, I need some water, so I'll be right back and I'll respond some more after. I also need a quick bio break. Alright, I'm back. The letter of introduction? Go talk to the console there. Okay, unique models. I haven't seen too much of the Adeline stuff. Thank you. That's like the expansion I have like the least experience with. I stopped playing like after Treasures had came out. And when I picked this up a couple years ago, I had just started with the Adeline stuff. Oh, you're the adventurer with the letter of introduction, yes? It's good of you to come. It must have been a long journey riding a boat to a faraway place like this. I studied hard to become a consul, hoping I'd be waited on by cutesy-wootsy secretaries, but my fate was to be delegated to this neck of the woods. Oh, I'm sorry, Worry. Don't tell anyone I said that, please. I mean, you can't blame me. I'm surrounded by musky Humes and scary Galka instead of cutesy, you know. Oh, Makedo, we have a guest here. Shouldn't you be serving tea? What tea? We ran out of tea months ago. And why haven't you refilled our stock? How many times have I told you? Sir, would you like me to go out and buy some? Well, now that you mention it, I don't remember seeing anyone selling tea here. You don't care about tea, you say? Okay, that's a lie, but carry on. You want to hear about the mission? Oh, bother. I'm sorry, as trying to make people happy snappy has become a habit. It's part of the job. Anyway, here's what you have to do. That is, let's see... Pupperoo Cooperoo, what was it we were supposed to ask? Huh? What? Did you call me, sir? Oh, there you are. You are making yourself so small I didn't see you. The mission, man, the mission, you know, for the adventurers from Windurst. I know how homesick you are, but I expect you to do your share while you're here. I think it had something to do with the Palborough mines, sir? Oh, I remember now. We need some refined ore. What? Is that really something we should be asking a great adventurer from Windurst to do? And the Palborough mines are infested with Quadav too. Beg your pardon, sir, but I think it's our pretext for studying Bestoken technology, sir. But first, the adventurer is to meet with Sir Pius in the President's office. Ah, yes, Pius. Sir Pius, I think we had dinner once, or perhaps it was brunch? No matter, to work then. Good luck. Come back when you're done. Oh. One of these other doors? I could just look at the guide. But I'm just gonna walk around instead. Yes, what is it? Ah, you're the envoy from Windurst. Go speak to a Galka named Grome. He was part of the expedition that tried to reclaim the Palborough mines from the Quadav once before. He should be in the Craftsman's Eatery in the Metalworks. Why are you still here? The Musketeers are usually charged with giving out missions, and frankly, I find this kind of work tedious. But since you are an envoy, you are under my jurisdiction. Still, I can't help but wonder what you Windurstians' true motives are. Then again, you're going willingly into that Quadav-ridden place, so I can't complain, even if you do turn out to be a spy. Well, anyway, you want to speak to Grome in the Metalworks Eatery. Good luck to you. Oh, and when you're done with your investigation, report directly to your consulate. That is our protocol. I would be rather annoyed if you were to come back here. Politics. Oh, bureaucracy. Well, I mean, it is less of a run to turn in the quest or the missions, so that's something. Nope, that's Sid's lab. Eatery is... here. What do you want? Hey, you're not from Bastock, are you? What? You're Windurstian and you listen to what a Bestoken official told you to do? Huh, I have no idea why that Hume sent you here or why your consulate sent you to him in the first place. You better listen good. A lot of us died trying to win the Palborough mines back from the Quadav. It might not matter to a foreigner like you, but they always send us Galka to do the dirty work. What gets me the most is that they don't even think about it twice. Even if you haven't been there long, you must have seen how they treat us. Never mind, shouting at you won't change anything. You wanted to know about refining ore, right? It's easy, but you have to remember the steps. Here goes. Get a chunk of mine gravel. Put that into the upper part of the refiner. You can either buy a chunk of mine gravel from someone or get some by using a pickaxe on a mithril seam. The refining machine is so big its upper and lower sections are on different floors. Put a chunk of mine gravel into it on the 3rd floor and it'll produce an ounce of mithril sand on the 2nd floor. I know it sounds simple, but it's not. You've got the Quadav to deal with and they're everywhere. Here, take these pickaxes. Good luck, you're gonna need it. Why, hello there, Lion. Hey, you're an adventurer, right? From another country? Sorry, I couldn't help but eavesdrop. I'm going into the Palborough mines too. Don't worry, I won't get in your way. I don't think we're going after the same thing anyway. At least for now. But you shouldn't think your mission is just a mine survey. The Beastmen seem to have found a new leader, and the Quadav are getting more powerful with each passing day. There could be another war. Oh, there's one thing you should know. Do you know why the Quadav took the Palborough mines? Humes claim that the Quadav stole the mines from them, but in reality, the mines are the Quadav's home. No, their holy land. The Quadav would die rather than lose it, but the Humes in Bastock don't know, and they don't care to know. Well, it's time for me to go. Oh, and my name is Lion. I'm an adventurer like you. I'll be seeing you around. Me? You are looking for me? You say my father told you to seek me out. I've been trying to figure out as much as I can about the strange portals that link Arvanadil to another dimension. We've got other problems to deal with first. Let's worry about it once we've finished our current mission. I'll meet you at the Crag of Dem in Kronstadt Highlands once we've got that burden off our shoulders. Or we could catch up at Hala or me, but that's preferable to you. Remember to see the mission posed to you by your home nation to completion first, though. Do I want to gamble with the 3 pickaxes? I'm just gonna run to the other one. Oh, for real? Sweet. Well, we'll see how these 3 do. My luck is very hit or miss. Okay. I really should set some more of those myself. Let's see. I didn't run past it yet. Wait, why did that restrict you? Hold on. Hi, Kina, you should be good now. I don't know why it wanted to restrict you. There you go. Hi! Twitch be twitching. Not too much. Doing a story mission now. And more walking simulator. How goes? I mean, you caught kind of a boring part of a story mission, but it's a story mission nonetheless. 10k steps. You should have seen me earlier when I completely missed where I was going like 4 times. Talk to this trust NPC. I'll talk to Nashi later when I go back there. Nice. Glad you like the movie. I mean, technically I could have a chocobo now, but I haven't done that yet because I haven't gone to one of the other cities yet. But then it would be my chocobo walking everywhere else. Wait, survival manual. Field manual. Oh, survival must be somewhere else. I don't worry about it. I promise I looked at the map this time beforehand and I know where I'm going. We're not going to talk about Shakrami. Also, to be fair, I have been taking advantage of teleports every opportunity I could. I just haven't talked to the book where I'm going yet. Okay, checking the book, I just said talking to the book. Yeah, the NPCs assume I just took a boat over here. Nah, I teleported. I cut out like 30 plus minutes to an hour easily. silly of you to assume they wouldn't put a talking book in this game. I actually forget if there is one, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, yeah, I would have had to go to a town, wait for a boat, ride the boat, which is how long? And then walk all the way to the city. So yeah, 20-minute run to the boat ride, wait for the boat, 10-minute actual ride, and then another 20-plus minute walk to the city. Yep. Back in the day, we had no quality of life teleports. And that's why it took like days to do most things. We're talking about like peak early 2000s MMO here. Sushi knows what's up. Not to mention dying at your party's camp, and then dying on the way back, and just getting stuck in the death loop and de-leveling so many levels, losing hours. You know, I forget if I... Hold on. I don't know if I need trust for this, but I'm taking no risks. Hello! First notorious monster I've seen in this game this time. And I got the earring! Let's go. It's the non-tradable one, but that is... That's good stuff right there. It's attack down, but my trust will carry the damage. I want the accuracy to skill up my dagger still. Besides, Vulnerable and Semish should one-shot most things on their own. Final Fantasy XI, just like 14, 1.0, and 2.0, where accuracy actually matters. Do you meet the accuracy check? Nope. Have fun with that. I need my map. First floor, I8. I bought the map, so I'm good. I'm also gonna summon these guys. Because I don't trust myself to not get aggro and die again. Both my deaths so far, I think, have been because I forgot trusts. Oh wait, that was a lie. No, one time I died because my trusts aggroed everything. It's gonna be a lot of map checking. Sorry in advance. I think there was a book here. If there is, I missed it. It is over there. Tonight's stream is just North gets lost. North just doesn't know how to read a map. Direction doesn't matter. You missed when I was doing the Windurst 2-1 mission, and I had to go to a cave, and I went to the complete wrong half of the map, and had to run across an entire zone. North, what's your favorite cardinal direction? I wonder. West clock spot. Well, if that's the case, I would have to be northeast. I cannot be trusted in this game. Ooh, again. I've gone the wrong direction twice now. Follow. Oh yeah, I was gonna go to the seam down here, but we can go up. How could you, Kina? Honestly, I should have realized that, but I just wasn't even thinking of my own clock. Tetsuji here's a person, but he's not in the party. He's just helping out. Because I can't be trusted with directions. My party is all NPCs. This is 11's version of Copper Bell, essentially. Are y'all gonna aggro? Yeah, y'all are gonna aggro. Is there an 11 Orm Veil? Trying to think. I don't think anything matches AV. This place has its own zones later on that I don't know, taking AV over those is tempting. I don't think AV's changed much at all. I mean, I can also just pop one of these. But I've ran through AV so many times. It really isn't that bad. Oh yeah, I have to trade the pickaxe. I think, or no, just use it. There's the mine gravel. One and done. See, I miss when coin counter was harder. Like, that's the first boss that kind of was teaching newbies about learn to read the boss's cast bar. Exactly. Curious, any NMs up? Don't see them. By the way, thank you again, Tetsuji. Now taking bets on whether Glower's swings and swipes are going to be in the next raid tier. There's got to be like one NPC that uses a giant soul, right? I'm waiting for the inevitable raid boss that uses Behemoth, and we have to deal with comets again. Yeah, Morble could be cool too. What else is there? Wonder if I took the long route. Oh. Let's try it. This could be a massive mistake. Nah, we'll be fine. And gloves. Oh, those will be good for when I'm leveling up another job. Perfect. It's been my lucky night with yeah, I think I went the complete wrong way. But I got that NPC or that NM in the drop, so worth. Oh yeah, I could have just dropped a ledge. I forget so much stuff in this game. I can just picture Tetsuji face palming after he helped guide me there the first time. It's fine, we'll ride the elevator again. I at least remember the way to get back now. Tetsuji, like I said, tonight's stream is pretty much North gets lost again and again. I remember the way back to the refiner, though. I remember the wardrobe trick, though. Got me some new gloves out of the deal. What's the quote? It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. I've gone on a more ridiculous magical journey than Bard ever could. If anyone gets that reference, you have my sincerest condolences. Go ahead and just pop that. Hold on, the gears are turning. Okay, we got it this time. It only took me like 3 times as long as it should have. I don't know if I got it. Oh yeah, I got it. Config miscellaneous 2, sure. What are we looking for? Okay, I was wondering why everything looked. There we go. We're playing on the wrong kind of ultra wide. Oh, trust me, that was one of the first things I noticed, and I just kept forgetting to fix it. I think that one's got to be in my inventory. Probably that too, but I'll deal with that when I level next. Oh yeah! Now I just have to find my way over there. Back to the map. What are these? Will North find the way back? Find out next time. Okay, I didn't get needlessly lost that time. Yeah, over towards the left side of that black spot down there. I gotta go up and around. I'll have to remember the home point crystals, because I forgot there's one in Gelzeba and Gideus too. If I'm remembering right. There's like one in each of these areas. Good old burning circles. Here it is. And now that I have this, I can teleport back here. I do go back here, right? Yep. Wasn't planning on going this late, but may as well make progress while we're here. Ah, nods of mithril sand. Good job, good job. Tell Toparu Kuparu what you've seen. We'll return the Ons of Mithril Sand to the government of Bastok after we've studied it. So you're able to enter a beastman-infested area, perform your mission, and still manage to come back in one piece. Extraordinary. Don't you think so, Toparu Kuparu? What? Oh, right, I guess so, sir. Oh, let me guess. You weren't thinking about Windurst again, weren't you? Snap out of it, man. You have work to do. Oh, Windurst. Well, you can't say I didn't try. But you will report that all of us are working exceptionally hard here, yes? You're off to Sindoria now, aren't you? Have a safe and pleasant trip. Yeah, the little noses. Part of me wished Lalafels had the nose. But part of me also wishes Rogadin had the Galca tails. Oh wait, while we're here... Naji. This stupid thing is so complicated. Come on, Naji, it'll be easy, Naji, or why did I have to agree to this? Who exactly volunteered me anyway? And now I've got someone bothering me? What is it? By Altana, someone has actually come to me about this trust thing. Taking the buffalo by the horns, are we? I suppose I can find some time into my busy schedule. Let me be upfront with you, I've got absolutely no idea how this works. They told me something about trust and friendship, but what exactly is that supposed to mean? But if it works, you'll be able to summon an alter ego of me who'll fight by your side. And let's be honest, who better than me? That's what I'm led to believe anyway. Pretty amazing stuff. But I don't know you from a crying street urchin, so it probably won't work. Tough luck, kid. Iron Eater always called me dumb as a tree stump and simple as a wooden spear. But I'll have you know I'm both complex and intricate, so don't blame me if this fails, it's all on your head. Can I remember those insults next time someone does something in 14? Now concentrate, my compatriot. Focus on your feelings of trust and friendship. If you won't believe in me, then believe in the fact that I believe in you. Wait, what did I just say? This is all that it took? That idiot Clarence Star gave such a long explanation, of sorts, that I was ready to stand here for hours and hours. This doesn't feel good. Let's try it out. Oh no, now there are two of them. You little, get back here. Phew, that could have ended very badly. At least I can control the thing. Now that I can guard two doors at the same time. Wait, why am I getting excited about that? I'm the quintessential warrior number 5 in the Mithril Musketeer hierarchy, and if I ever catch you referring to me as a doorman, I'll bite your head off. Oh, this doorman thing hits a little too close to home. I'm pumped and ready to go now to catch Ayami and tell her how I really feel. Yeah, I'm fine with this sort of thing inheriting my many talents, but some things are better kept under wraps. Now to keep it from getting me into trouble. Congratulations on your tremendous success, and before I forget, I've got to give this to you. You've earned it, pal. You can use it to summon an alter ego of the strongest Mithril Musketeer, me, at any time. But if you don't need to cross the border to find out more, some other people here in Bastock are participating like Ayami. She's number 4 here on the Mithril Musketeers, and I doubt she'd just let any old adventurer try out Trust Magic with her. So that's done. I have these home points so I can come back here anytime. I have the Unity teleport just in case. I guess we can just head straight to Sandy. Should probably talk to the Trust NPC, but I'll do that next time I'm around here. He's drawn fur. I'm gonna go over to west because I want to look for something. While I'm around here. Or BGM that brings back so many memories. Can hit the survival manual while I'm down here. And survival guide. Now I have that teleport. And let's do a little wide scan, just in case. And then I need to remember where the trust NPC is in Sandy, too. Bastock I remembered. And just like in Bastock, we're going to set our home point here. The right zone. Is our home point here? I'll just grab these real quick. And let's grab this one. Onto the console in just a moment. I need to be right back just a moment, and then we'll pick this up. And then we'll see how much longer I want to keep going with this, whether I want to complete this section or not. But for now, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's at least pick this up and see how lost I get. Why, it's Winter. I heard about your success from Consul Patpot and Bastock. Sounds like you've done a bang-up job. That Patpot talks a malm a minute, so it was hard to make out what he was saying at first, Daru. But that's neither here nor there, where the war goes on here in Sindoria and the civilians are trying to cope. I know the kingdom wants to settle things quickly, but with all the hubbub going on in the royal family, they can't focus on the war. There's a special mission waiting for you. Even I haven't heard what it's all about, Taru. You'll have to head to Chateau de Orwell and ask Morley Halver. He'll fill you in. He will. Now, before I talk to Halver... Where's the trust NPC in Sindoria? Oh, he's in South Sandy. Oh, yep. Thank you, thank you. Again, me getting distracted Googling it. Meanwhile, the answers are right in chat. All the way over there. I mean, at least we'll grab that and the home point over by the Mog houses. Oh, and this one right here. I, Gondabad, an esteemed member of Story Juno Institute of Magical Studies, the leading council has bid me come to this fair land of Sindoria with a most sacred mission. You know about this all-important trust initiative already? Rumors truly do spread like wildfire on a dry summer day. Whether my compatriots in Bastock or Windurst informed you is of little consequence. What matters most is that you are here and wish to engage in the trials we Sindorians can offer. How fortuitous. I swear by every gray hair on this head that you will not regret it. Your first task is to head to the city gates in northern Sindoria. There you will find someone engaged in the running of Ballista, a type of mock skirmish. Some call him by the moniker of the Grand Hero of Sindoria. As you have already surmised, experimental magic may have unknown effects on the world, so he is very careful to ensure the safety of everyone involved. In fact, he is so dedicated to this goal that he himself stepped up as the nation's first participant in the program. Take this letter of introduction with you and head to Ronpir Gate in northern Sindoria. To get to northern... yeah. I know where it is. I'm heading back there. Seek out exit mill. We should be passing through that gate on the way to our next destination, so I'll just talk to him after we finish up in the chateau. An adventurer from Windurst, are you? Consul Casororo has sent word about you. You look able, that's for sure. Well, you may never reach the glory of the Royal Knights, but do good work and you'll be rewarded accordingly. Here is our dilemma. The orcs have set up a frontline base of operations in a place called Gelsba Outpost, northwest of Sindoria. You're familiar with the Yagado, no? Well, orcs are just like them, a vicious and barbaric race and quite stupid to boot. The problem is those orcs have been showing signs of intelligence lately. They've started using ranged weapons, even machines of war. Our investigations indicate that someone is behind the orcs, supplying them with weapons. We want you to find a cavern deep in Gelsba Outpost, a place called Ygok Grotto. We've sent many an adventurer to Ygok Grotto, but few have returned, and we are desperate for knowledge. There may be some danger involved, but if you provide us with useful information, formal recognition from the kingdoms of Sindoria will be yours. Let me give you something to further the cause. Cipher of Halvar's alter ego. We'll turn that in after. I think I'm at my trust limit. Yeah, the 4. I am Exenmel M. Orkiat, overseer of all conflict-related matters. I butchered that. Forgive me, Elven everywhere. I see you wish to try your hand at trust. In bygone times, I might have said that adventurers were to be kept at an arm's distance like the deranged mother of one's partner. Have something to tell us, Exenmil. Yet when I chose to revive the ancient traditions of conflict in Ballista, it was you, the adventurers, who heeded the call to battle. As such, I shall permit you to engage in the trust ritual with me. The trust ritual draws forth energy from ardent bonds of trust and camaraderie, as are forged betwixt brothers in arms upon the battlefield. To cut to the quick, if a strong bond exists between the two of us, you will be able to summon an alter ego of me. Indeed, I could drive your foes into the sea as I did the orcs of Razua. The problem is I could hardly pick you out of a lineup with similarly built individuals. Yes, I'm ready to commit the ritual. Come, take my hand and concentrate on the bonds that the two of us have forged. Disgraceful. No, I'm not displeased. I'm rather pleasantly surprised at our joint success. What is disgraceful is the very thought that there could be two of me. How can my power be unmatched when there are two Exon Mills? Think of it, Winter. Think of the possibilities this magic could open up. If only we harness it properly, a whole army of Exonvilles could even... Yes, the Orc Empire would be like a prostrate babe crying out for its mother's milk. That would be fancy. Would you fancy that tonight we drink, tomorrow we vanquish? I'm warming to the idea of this trust more and more. Again, there are two of them. We're doomed. Though I must admit, I barely expected success to come so easily. I triumphed in the bonding only once before. It was with my old friend Rahal, leader of the Royal Knights, but all those who came after have failed. Spectacularly. But that man can be so infuriating. Go here. Hold your sword like this. Turn 90 degrees and touch your nose. Make sure you do not fall into the same trap. In commemoration of this monumental event, I hereby present you with a scroll containing all we have achieved. Using this, you should be able to summon my alter ego. While I have your attention, Corilla of the Temple Knights is also participating in this initiative. I must warn you, however, that she has little time for those who have done her no favors. I highly doubt she would consent to undergoing the ritual with you. Increase your reputation around Venedil, and do all you can for your home nation first. Yep. Alright, got that. Now on to Gelzba. At least I'm quite familiar with this path. Now let's see if I remember all this way. And again, let me summon them just in case. Try to knock this mission out as quick as I can. Oh, hello. And then call it for the night. These are only easy preys, but I just don't want to deal with the aggro right now. Now I need this. Okay, yeah, I see the home point on the map. Destination in sight. Let me rezone real quick. The stealth bat aggro, didn't it? Yep. Okay, both it is. Forgot about those bats. Rank 2 final mission. Here we go. It doesn't look like you found what you're looking for here either. Yes, I thought the orcs might have had the sword, but I guess I was wrong. But what is this feeling of unrest? Arise, worm of darkness, devourer of light, I command you smite my enemies where they stand. What is that? Watch yourself, I've never seen any monster like this before. Glad you could come. I didn't realize that my little deception would be so effective. You don't even realize what is playing out before your own eyes. However, that is no matter since this is the last thing you will ever see. It's just like you said, Rushphone. There's something bigger lurking behind the orcs. Wait, Vodarim. It looks like we have a visitor. An adventurer? Excellent. We have the perfect job for her. A fight with no gain is a fight for fools. Let us leave this battle for the adventurer and continue on. Wow, thanks guys. Well, it seems the two have run off. That makes no difference because new prey awaits. Worm of darkness, unleash your fury on those who stand in your presence. Gives us 15 minutes and the cutscene eats into that, by the way. Sadly, I don't have sleep, which is the recommended strat for this, but we'll see if we can do it anyways. We have Eleanor and Thema who can just dish out the damage. So the first target should be the eye. Gonna take some damage here, but it's fine. Eye down, and now we just have the dragon. I mean, I can't do that here, but it's fine. And Sidewinder just took him down like 40%. That wasn't that bad at all. This cannot be defeated by these weaklings. Looks like I missed the show. Hey, wait a minute, this dragon. No doubt about it, it's another beast from the cursed Northlands. What's it doing here? We've not seen their kind since we destroyed the Shadow Lord and sealed the Northlands. See one here, with the Beastmen. It's as if the Dark One will soon return to this world. I was merely preparing his return. What? Who are you? Spotter, servant to the Shadow Lord, the great hero who saved you 20 years ago is gone. None can defeat my lord now. While your people were squabbling amongst themselves, we have been preparing for his return. And when he comes, he will destroy you all. Enjoy your lives while they last. Foolish weaklings. Shadow Lord is back. War will come again. Days will be filled with hatred and sorrow. Winter, you must go back and report on what happened here. If the Shadow Lord truly has returned, our prospects are dire indeed. I am off. Till we meet again, Winter. And warp ring. Almost done. And then we can call it. Because it is getting quite a bit late, and the energy is dropping fast. I've got some bad news. I've heard of what you did, and I have to say I'm impressed. You make me a proud Windurstian. I hear you've been officially recognized by Sindoria too. The next time you return to the homeland, pick up your adventurer's certificate. Wild Lucario has appeared. Okay, now I've got some bad news. Welcome back, adventurer. What is that you have there? Is it a Present? A present for Koopy? Oh, your report. You were told to deliver it to the Star Sybil? I see. Well, we can't have common adventurers like you dirtying up our sacred tower, but I will take your report to the Star Sybil myself. You're still here? What? You say you're entitled to some kind of certificate? Oh yes, it must have slipped my mind. Here's your adventure certificate. Now you're a full-fledged adventurer. You're still here, you can go home now. Wow, thanks. And 3K. Alright, well, I won't get to one of the other goals I had thought for tonight because those missions took way longer than I anticipated for reasons we won't talk about. Directionally challenged. But we'll take care of that next time. I'm gonna hop over to a Mog house, or yeah, my Mog house and call it. I'll work on this VOD, getting this uploaded to YouTube eventually. The first stream went up on YouTube a couple days ago. You can find the YouTube link. I linked that in my About section. I'll try to get VOD number 2 up tomorrow. I'll get that exporting tonight. And then this one will be up either this weekend or early next week. Let's see. Just because Twitch only saves the VODs for so long. Next time, we'll make the journey to Juneau. Get our Chocobo license. I think I can advance Rhapsody's another mission now that I got rank 3. So we'll take a look at that too. But tonight was quite successful. We got all of rank 2 done. Skipping rank mission 2 too, but we'll see. For now, that will be it for me. I might stream tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening. We'll see, depending on how timing works out. But for now, have a good night, everyone. I will talk to you next time. Tataru.